Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 8th episode of Slime Taoshite. And last episode, we kind of finished off our Demon World adventuring arc, and Halkara did not die, which is great. Also, we had like a very powerful legendary Kabuto from Azusa to the Demon King, and that was apparently kind of the secret to winning her affections, and now Azusa's kind of her strong, powerful One-sama, essentially, right? And also we did the ceremony thingy, so now Flat, the other dragon, is now integrated fully. She is Azusa's now her mistress, so now we have like and Flat kind of fighting like cats and dogs, which is great. So that'll be a lot of fun. So let's jump into the episode and see exactly what we're gonna do next. So 3, 2, 1, play. I see we're waking up. Not fully awake, her eyes are still closed, but it's about as awake as I am. I somehow doubt that. Yeah, this is our life now. You tell her. It's just getting started. Really? Okay, at least it's not a violent competition. Okay. I mean, yeah, this is okay. There's no problem with this. And yeah, the two of them fighting definitely already is underway. It's just always laughable when she comments on it being a peaceful day. There's just too many elements of potential chaos in her family now, so... Like, if it was just Azusa, like, the Shelsha and Falfa, yeah, it'd be pretty chill. It'd be pretty peaceful. I mean, I think the two dogs are just, like, reading a book or something in that scene, so... But once you add certain other characters, like a competing dragon, a silly elf, a ghost, things escalate. I still really enjoyed the opening. It's got so many fun parts. Especially like the wiggling arms a bit. So we're gonna get back in the cookies now. A fake witch of the Highlands appeared. A fake witch. Okay. Does this surprise you? Right, okay, so cookies are a forced alternative, gotcha. That makes sense. So I guess it's still fairly peaceful. Time. Saw that coming. The cowardly answer that causes the least amount of uproar. They are dragons. Is that a thing? Okay. So we're gonna go on a hunting adventure today? Maybe there's some meat at the door. Well, yes, there is. That sounds just up our alley. Boars are definitely meat. Yeah, that means a pretty standard sort of quest. But it's about the meat, though. Alright, I guess that's a thing. Ow. She said the magic word. I think you're gonna have voted here, Azusa. Are we all? So it looks like we have no choice. No, duh. Just wasting no time. She is pretty cute. Oh, it makes sense. It's always the right decision to leave Hakuda at home. No offense. Okay, that's a pretty good number. I mean, I imagine a dragon can eat a lot of meat, but don't get lost or stuck. Who needs Hakuda when we have but her around? Well, then you shouldn't wear them now. No, I was kind of kidding, but whoa, my God, she really just, wow. Oh my God, she really just, what? I mean, I'm not gonna complain. That just escalated so much further and so much faster than I expected it to. It really caught me off guard, and it was well animated too. I don't even know what I was gonna say. Big old tail blocking the good bits. Whew. Yeah. I'm so glad we incorporated her into our family. It wasn't the same without her. I seriously got tears in my eyes from that. See, what were we here for again? Boars, I think? Yeah, there's one, or two. Having a boar on both ends when she's undressed, there are certain thoughts cropping in my head that I can't see on YouTube. Well, we didn't need that anyway. She's doing her best to be a Hakuda replacement because we left her at home. It's like, mine now. Okay, well, there goes the rest of them. Well, I mean, yeah, might as well. Don't do things halfway. It doesn't get much more serious than this. It's like a lot of boars there too. Even though you obviously don't get to see the good bits, you can tell she does look pretty good naked from what we do see. Okay, looks like we got our meats. Those boars never stood a chance. Definitely worth the trip for sure. Just two-handing it. I mean, one of us definitely worked up an appetite today. Okay, she really does just show up whenever. And yeah, good for you. Less good for me. Yeah, sure, thank you. Well, there's some food over there if you want some. We got plenty to share. Help yourself. I'll leave it to you. That's what I call a party. Friends and family by the water. A bunch of delicious meats. Doesn't get much better than this. I swear 80% of the meat's gonna be eaten by those two. It was a great day. I love today. Can we do today again? Tomorrow? I feel much better. Okay. I was confused. Okay. Cut Denny? Did we not ask Azusa for her consent about this reward? Okay, okay. Well, yeah, not gonna complain about this either. Just do your best. And every other night, please. They disappeared. Why would they leave her bed? That's odd. Really? Just a midnight snack. These freaking dragons. You've been spotted. Caught red-handed. Red meat-handed. Okay. Factory. It's weird seeing like normal looking females after seeing all the gorgeous girls of her family harem dynamic. Okay, so are we gonna get into that title? The fake witch? She's like, that's news to me. How are you guys doing this? It's good thing there's a lot of us. Maybe. We should go to a pub? Yeah, that's always a place to go, right? I don't like the way they're looking at us. I mean, she can look at me whatever way she wants. Thank you. Are we sure this isn't Blend S? I see. Blend S to dispersed. Man, she is gorgeous. For a character that's supposed not that important. She'll cook your bacon. Okay. Well, I mean, fair enough. I mean, I think it might have Yuki Ali badmouth me. I knew she'd be good at this. I can feel the chills going down my spine. Cause she looks at the camera, she's looking at me. Oh. She's got it too. Mission accomplished, I think. Yeah, I think she wasn't even role-playing there, so... Okay, our next stop. So, she must be around here. I don't think that's true. I mean, I can believe that part, but... After 300 years, that's pretty weird and odd. I mean, it could just be Kenson, but... I know, right? Tell him. Okay, that's how we're playing it. Yeah, which she certainly is not. And she has the voice of a goddess. Oh, well, I think that was a no. She moves like she runs so slowly, and yet she got away. Well, for a little bit. Was that a transformation undoing? Whoa, okay. I did not expect that. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit easier to forgive you now that you're a cute girl, but still, you did wrong. You have to imagine if you fake something, eventually the real one will come by to yell at you. I know. I know. I can remember that. That's easy enough. One of the easier names. We'll buy your entire stock. Answer the question, girl. What exactly do you want? Your hair looks oddly soft. Okay. Oh, wow. That's an outfit. She's like, someone that understands me. Yeah, I mean, humans are full of those. Okay. Okay. Like what? Yeah, it probably was. Oh my. It's like straight up cosplay. Okay, okay. It's just like Maho Shoujo. That outfit suits her so well, it's kind of scary. It's a good question. Are they selling cookies? Right next to each other. Thank you, ma'am. Should least step on them. Yeah, I mean, it's just straight up like ComiCat. I mean, it's fairly successful. Well said. Okay. She would not sound too bothered by it with that tone of voice. Man, she's just leaning over. It's just the best. We'll see. Credits, yeah. Yeah, the episode had to end at some time, as tragic as that is. How could a show just keep getting better and better? Like, it's kind of mind-blowing. Like, I don't even think we saw that Eno character in the opening or anything before this. Like, she's not a part of the line following Azusa in this bit. I'm pretty sure. So she was a real surprise of a character. At least I don't think she is. I mean, I'll look at it again to see if she's here at all. I really do like how Beelzebub just always just pops up for whatever reason. Like, she wants to be a part of the family, the household, but she's not really, but she tries her best to be involved anyway. Still love the just marching that flat does. It's just a very weird charm to it. I don't know how to describe it. These days just get more and more beautiful. They really do. Okay. Okay. So that was the 8th episode of Slime Taoshite, right? Yeah, another good episode. I don't know where do I start with this. Okay, well, I mean, one thing that I thought about this episode going into it was Flat is now part of the cast, like a real member of the household, the family. She's one of us thoroughly. So this episode would be an example of us to kind of see how she incorporates into it, right? Kind of what kind of how she fits in, right? So that was kind of one of the things I had an eye on. I mean, the one thing though, one obvious thing was she would butt heads with Laika. That's to be expected, right? But still, it's got to be a bit more to it than that. And we kind of saw she's a little bit like a Holkota in some ways, right? She's kind of a silly one. And I got that vibe before, for sure, with some of her stuff, but it really became clear in this episode, right? Because the first big thing we did was we went out to go get meat, because apparently dragons very carnivorous, they need their meat. So when somebody literally comes knocking at the door saying, hey, I got a quest here involving go hunting meat, you want to go do it? I mean, yeah, we're gonna go do it, and we did. So that was and we left some people home. We left Holkota home, and I think the daughters as well. So and yeah, we had Flat kind of get stuck in some trees or something, and she kind of decided that clothes were at fault here. So yeah, I mean, when she said that, the first thing that came to mind, which is kind of the person that always comes to mind in these kind of situations, is like, if the clothes are an inconvenience, just get rid of them, you know? That's always kind of a brief fleeting thought that I have. I never really expect the character to like embrace that idea at all, but she did. Like, I said the thing, and I was gonna just leave it at that, but she just, before I could even fully finish blinking, just the clothes were flying left and right. They were just all off before I could even really realize what was even happening, and she just runs off, just completely naked outside, talking about how free she is. Just, I really didn't expect that. I really don't have words for how much that caught me off guard. Because there's always a lot of moments in anime where I'll say something that I hope happens and I don't actually expect it to, and it usually doesn't. But when it does happen, like thoroughly, quickly, it surprised me a little bit, and I got that here, right? So yeah, she ran around like that for a while. Clothes just also getting kind of lost in the river. Luckily, they were recovered later, thanks to Beelzebub and the one Leviathan girl, right? So. Yeah, she Flat's pretty great. I'm glad she's a part of the cast. She just had a lot of fun adventuring, running around throughout the scene. And eventually, yeah, Beelzebub and her came over, and we actually just had like a really big, fun barbecue by the river. It was a lot of fun. It was really, really great. So everyone had a great time. And then there's apparently some secret competition going on, and they both slept with Azusa up until they both decided it was time for a meat-filled midnight snack. And that was like the first half of the episode, which was great. Probably the best half out of the two halves, but they're both really good. Because the second half, we actually had a chance to meet the fake witch of the Highlands, right? So, because I was kind of waiting for that to happen. Apparently they were saving that for the second half. And we went to an establishment, a bar, for information, because that's a very typical fantasy setting RPG kind of thing. You go to the local pub for information. This one was quite unique though, because the owner of the establishment just kind of levies insults towards the customers, because they kind of get off on that. And it's very similar to Blendness. If you have not seen that show, it's a very similar concept. They have more than just the sadism, masochism thing. They have like a tsundere, you know, Emoto kind of characters, right? But this was just specifically that one. But yeah, the best thing about this wasn't even just the fact that she was doing it, the fact that she kind of roped in Azusa and Laika to do it too. Because Azusa is pretty good at it, for sure. And I'm glad I got to hear that. And in Laika's case, she wasn't even like role-playing. They were just like pissing her off. So she was just, yeah, venting that towards them. And they were just gladly taking it, which is really funny. Because that's obviously not quite what she wanted from that. But yeah, that was great. That was great. There was just so much great scenes throughout the entirety of the episode. Eventually we spotted the fake witch, and she was like a little old lady, kind of stereotypical witch. Clearly she took the whole 300 years old thing very seriously, not quite realizing that eternal youth kind of came with that. Because yeah, Azusa still looks great for her age, for sure. She's definitely not like an old, wrinkly late. That's not what she is. So very, very false in that regard. But yeah, so pretty much as soon as she got called out, she just booked it out of there. I really did not expect her to transform. Like, it makes sense in hindsight, but I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting, really. But I did not expect her to poof into a much younger looking cute girl. But it makes sense in hindsight. And then we got her story about her kind of contradictory desire for popularity and attention, which really confused Laika, but apparently, as a fellow human, Azusa really got it, really understood her. So then we just kind of had some borderline comic-cat thing going on here, where she was selling her thingy, like cosplaying as a Maho shoujo, and we even had Laika and in Flat, just the respective little cookie shops next to each other. It was great. Yeah, fun little place to go. Just, I mean, I can't believe how much that outfit suited her. It was kind of crazy. And also I actually didn't catch her name, but the insults lady, she was there too, doing her thing, and Anno got some pretty good success there for sure. So good for her. Good for her. I'm so glad this show is airing. I don't know how I lived as long as I did without this in my life. The fact this can end soon is kind of heartbreaking. Hopefully we get a season 2. Hopefully we get a season 2. Just send me whatever website I need to go to buy 1,000 copies of the Blu-rays. I'll do it. So yeah, really good stuff. I'm glad Flat's part of the cast. We got to meet a new character, even though I really didn't expect any more new characters, because I thought we pretty much covered everyone that looked important in the opening and ED and stuff. But we got a new one anyway. She's not like gonna join the household or anything, but she's still a new likable character in the show. And man, that bartender girl looked so good. Anyway, yeah, really good episode. I loved it, and I look forward to more. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.